Hi, everyone. Thanks to the student support team for inviting me to the Spring 21 orientation. My name is Cindie Zhou. I'm working at the Office of International Programs and Services, supporting our TSSPP's international students and managing our study abroad programs. We started our very first faculty-led study abroad program back in 2008. In more than 10 years, we have had more than 1,100 students travel to 44 countries and regions on every continent almost. And between students and the faculty, TSSPP has contributed to the visited communities more than 7,200 service learning hours to help the community that our group have visited. These programs have opened our students' eyes to a totally different world of cultures, traditions, and practices in psychology. For example, one of the programs to South Africa, students examined cross-disciplinary interventions for issues such as teen pregnancy, youth violence, racism, drug abuse, public health, economic equality, and organizational policy, human rights, etc. In India, students observe the specific nuances of the world of work and reflect on how that differs from organizations at home. In Zambia, students implemented train the trainers curriculum and worked with the Safe Park staff on providing mental health counseling to kids in this orphanage. Our student went back to the country after collecting some donations from TSSPP, and through these street kids, their very, very first birthday party. Students went to Switzerland to visit Young's Institute and had a chance to see all valuable archives and participated in seminars at the world famous institution. In Germany, a group of forensic students from DC campus and they met with another group from Chicago, and they had a chance to examine the role of correctional counselors and assessment and classification of criminal offenders, and the effective strategies and challenges in correctional treatment in Germany. Some students returned as an agent of change to re-examine the system we have here in the US that is not working very well. In Japan, the group visited a variety of schools, clinics, and hospitals to learn different approaches to psychological issues in a different cultural context. So we are all over the places. Before I got into the process of TSSPP's study abroad programs, I would like to share the findings of IIE's survey of study abroad alumni. IIE stands for Institute of International Education, our division of the Department of State. They surveyed more than 4,500 alumni who studied abroad between 1999 and 2000, and again 2016 and 2017. Majority said that studying abroad has equipped the skills that their employers looked for. It aligns with the survey they have done with the employers as well. Employers look for more of these skills on the screen, showing on the screen, that they think the students participating in the study abroad program will equip or equip at a higher level. It obviously increases the students' employability. Students participated in the survey all think that their study abroad experiences cultivate workforce skills for career success. Our students' feedback definitely aligns with these findings as well. A few students told us in their feedback that at the job interview, instead of traditional interview questions, they were asked more about their experiences from the study abroad programs and were hired almost on the spot. Study abroad experience is the first spreading of wings for many participants. So let's take a look, explore more about our study abroad programs and how it works for you. TSSPP's study abroad programs stand out with three unique characteristics: faculty-led, short-term, and aid available if eligible. Let's expand each topic a little bit more in the next few slides. So all study abroad programs at TCSPP are created and led by our own faculty. So I like to call them made in-house or organic products of TCSPP. It is related to faculty's research and studies of current issues. These programs are all developed at a graduate level. Majority are 3 credit hours, when sometimes a 2 credit course might be proposed. And most departments will allow students to apply one study abroad course towards their degree requirement, which is very critical. I will explain it a little bit later. We created our study abroad programs with the consideration of our student population. Most of our students are professionals with employment, and some have families. It is hard for them to leave these behind for too long. Our study abroad courses are like any other courses in TCSPP. You take the course during the semester on ground or online, depends on the offering faculty, and travel during a school break. Maximum travel time are 10 to 15 days. So it is easier to make arrangement with your employers or your families. Financial aid is available if you are eligible. This is so crucial, critical for many students. If your department approves that you can apply the study abroad course towards your degree requirement, most likely you will be eligible for aid and the supplemental financial aid. I will talk about the supplemental aid a little bit more later. You will use the course substitution form to discuss with your department. There is no special rules for study abroad courses, but follow the same aid policy. You might be more familiar than I am. It does impact your total aid package though, so please discuss with your aid advisor as early as possible. So let's take a look at the financial part of study abroad course. Once you are registered for a study abroad course, you will be responsible for the tuition, program fee, airfare, and some miscellaneous expenses on passport, visa if needed, special immunization and vaccines, especially these days. Your doctor recommended. We don't have a mandatory immunization and vaccine requirement. Activation of an international call on your phone, travel insurance with your airline, etc. The tuition will be the same for you as you pay for other courses. The program fee includes in-country lodging during the period of the program, some local transportations, and some meals. Not everything is included, but it's different from program to program, and also include all the program activities, events, visits, speakers, and cultural excursions, and entrance fees if you need to visit some museums and parks and national parks and those kind of places. And last and very important, it includes supplemental travel health insurance, including emergency and evacuation. You don't need to pay anything in advance. The program fee will be added once we register you for the course, and you pay when you pay your tuition. Just be aware of that. The program fee is not refundable after the last day of add drop of each semester, usually the first Sunday after the semester starts. Online term 2 courses follows the term 1 and on-ground calendar just for preparation purpose. So let's see what the supplemental financial aid can do for you. If you're eligible, your tuition will be covered by the standard aid, like any other courses you take. The supplemental financial aid will cover 100% of the program fee, up to $2,000 for your airfare, pretty much sure that can fly you anywhere, and maximum $700 for miscellaneous expenses that I mentioned before. Study abroad is expensive, I have to be honest, but we do have this aid available to support the investment on your professional development. So now let's take a look at the application process. Application is online, so it's very easy. You will see the link in many places once we announce the new programs. In order to prepare students and the faculty, we use on-ground and calendar for administrative purpose. There is a round decision deadline, that's what I call it, for each semester. It is always the Friday before the semester starts. By this date, programs must have a minimum 8 students enrolled before proceeding. This is to have a reasonable cost for participants. For summer 2021 programs, it will be on May 7th, 2021. So when apply, you will find the course substitution form link in the form that you can download and complete before you discuss with your course substitution with your department and eligibility for aid with your aid advisor. Application closes on Friday of week 1 if the program can proceed. And in summer 2021, it's going to be May 14th. Once we receive your application, there are 2 reviews. My office will conduct administrative review, including academic standing. We require a minimum 3.0 GPA. But if you decide to study abroad in the first semester when you do not have a cumulative GPA yet, that's okay. We also review your hold record to make sure that you don't have any academic hold or financial hold with TCSPP. However, if you do, when you submit your application, we will let you know there is a hold, and you can give you some time to work with your advisor to have the hold released before we can register you. Some holds are very minor that might be overlooked, like a criminal background check or an SAU, you might kind of overlook during the admission process. If the program started a waiting list, we will let you know and give you a deadline to resolve this hold. We want to give all the students a fair chance to participate. Also, we will make sure that there is no SAC hearing pending. Your school status must be active. This is solely due to administrative capacity reason. We always have alumni or student at large who want to participate, but we don't have the capacity to support, which need a totally different set of policies and the process. My office will register you once your final qualification is determined, and will send you a confirmation. Usually the faculty will review your essay, either interview you or require an essay or both. Not many of them need both. So they will make sure that you are very well prepared, and we will register you once your final qualification is determined. Let's take a look at why an early planning on special accommodation is so important when studying abroad. Different countries have a different capacity for special accommodations, and the government has different policies and guidelines to ensure that students with special needs can enjoy the program as same as their cohort. It takes much longer time when discussed with our in-country contractors and service providers, especially when the need is a special equipment or personnel. In addition, for example, 3 to 4 city blocks every day, if you walk 3 to 4 city blocks, it's interpreted as intensive walking in the US. 20,000 steps daily in Japan is called normal. So some prescription pain relief medicine is legal here, but illegal in Europe. So please let us know as early as you submit your application, so we can start the research for you to make sure that you can be accommodated, or you will have more time to work out another option. You may find all the information on the TCSPP community website at community.thechicagoschool.edu. We are under Campus Live and then international programs right here. You will see the briefs for each program and also tentative syllabus of each program, resources, and the process. You always can email us at studyabroad@chicagoschool.edu if you have any questions after review the information. I will let you go through the places we are going. Due to COVID-19, we had to defer our summer 2020, fall 2020, and spring 2021 programs to 2021 and spring 2022. These programs are under renegotiation on travel dates and the program fees. The information you see on the program brief is only for your reference at this time. Applications will be open in February. We will make an announcement. Here is for fall 2021. As you can see, different programs can travel to the same destination, but with different focus. For example, the program to UAE by Dr. Brandt is more focused on disability consultation in Arabic culture, but the program led by Dr. Torres covers more topics. I especially want to mention about the program to Switzerland led by Dr. Bacon, faculty of our SoCal campuses. She's from MCFT department in Irvine. Spring 2022 will be the 5th year for Dr. Bacon to lead this program. Students visit Young's Institute, as I mentioned in the very beginning of this presentation, and have opportunities to look at those valuable archives and learn from this famous institute. They visit universities and discuss different approaches to spirituality and addiction. Students also have chance to enjoy a couple of cultural excursions to the countryside of Switzerland. If you feel this is a good fit for you and are interested in this program, I will encourage you to apply as soon as it opens to application in February. The program can start a waiting list pretty quickly. Before I finish, I want to play a short video for about 5 minutes. It is from the Summer 19 program to Peru. A group of students from different programs and campuses visited Peru to explore mental health counseling theories and techniques in South America. So you will have some kind of idea what it looks like to study abroad with TSPP. Thank you very much. So just give me a second. And I will play the video for you. Hopefully you can hear it. Right. 1 second.
This experience has been beyond my expectations. Students have gained so much from their interaction with the culture and the people, but also their interactions with each other. They're from various programs and they've come together and created a small family. We wanted our students to be exposed to history and culture and to begin to experience the language and take risks with the languages. But then we also partnered them with university students with whom they were able to make some connections. They could build a bridge. We also partnered with an NGO and were able to take our students into a community that experiences pretty extreme poverty, and we're able to provide a home for a family. This is one of the things that really sets the Chicago School apart. We want you out there in the world, experiencing what the world has to offer. Seeing where they lived prior to us building the house put things into perspective, and it gave us direction in terms of serving a purpose. I have been pushed to limits that I did not know I could even reach. Even though we were here for only 10 days, I truly believe that this is now taking me on a new path of being a global citizen. While they're students at home, they had the opportunity to take on the role of leaders and teachers in the community. To be in touch with the people provides a hands-on experience that they're not going to get in any other situation. Any student that's considering enrolling in a study abroad, I would encourage them to do it as soon as they possibly can. It gives you an opportunity to see culture up close and personal.
That's it. Thank you so much, and welcome to TSPP again, and good luck with your study here. Thank you.